Well, I've gotten enough completed on my van to where I feel comfortable taking an extended overnight trip. I don't know how long I'm going to be, but I'm going to the Silver Lakes Wilderness area up in the Adirondacks. Well, that was quite the adventure getting back here to the Silver Lakes Wilderness area. And wilderness, my God, I guess. But I went by a couple areas that had picnic tables and a little fire ring. And I found this one right here. And I thought this was pretty nice. I'm not sure if someone just didn't put this fire out that they had going in the fire ring or what. I mean, because this thing is still smoldering, and of course that's how forest fires get started. But I see there's a little outhouse right there. I'll give you a little look around here, and apparently I'm right here on the water too. I mean, look at that. For a free camping spot, you're definitely able to boondock. I brought everything that I need, and this should be great. I don't believe there's anybody around for for a long ways. So if I have to use my my generator, it doesn't look like I'm going to bother anybody. And it looks like I've got, you know, an easy access back out. I can't turn around here, but I can back out with no problem. So looks like I'm going to call this home for either the night or for several days. Maybe I'll try a little bit of fishing too. I brought my fishing pole. Looks like I got a little bit of dry wood anyway. And I did bring my chainsaw, so I can cut that up smaller. But let's go check out this outhouse and see what kind of condition or what surprises that I've got in there. It seems like the few scattered campsites that I've seen have this outhouse pretty close by. So we'll check it out and see. Actually, not bad, and quite a bit of toilet paper. Pretty open over through here. As you make your way back down here to the campsite itself, this is campsite number 6 at the Silver Lakes Wilderness area. And like I said, this is going to be my little camping spot for the foreseeable future. What an awesome view, though. I'd love to see a moose for sure. A moose is better than Sasquatch. Holy crap. Boy, you can tell that I traveled on some dirt road and some gravel road. Look at the dust on the back of this thing. Gonna be the same way going back out. I don't know how far down this road continues to go, but I'm back in here quite a ways. I definitely don't have a cell signal. This is great. I may have to go get my fishing pole out of the van, come down here, and maybe I can catch some trout. I would love some fresh trout. And you don't have to worry about the water up here. I finally got a little start of a campfire going, and I'm hoping that with all this dry stuff that's around, that it'll just keep right on going pretty good. We're a little bit shaded here. There's quite a bit of canopy from the trees, and it's cloudy out anyway. I mean, that's, I don't know, maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was pretty overcast the entire way up here. think I'm gonna head down to the water, maybe do a little fishing, see if I can catch anything. I'm just gonna have to check myself out pretty good when I get down there and when I get back, because this is still tick season and the little buggers don't jump on you like people think. They just kind of hang on the end of a branch, and when you walk by, they reach their grubby little fingers out and grab a hold of you and latch onto your clothing somewhere. So that's why it's always good to wear light colored clothing, so that you can catch them and see them and get them off you before they decide to make a meal of your body. Or worse yet, give you Lyme disease. Well, let's see if I can get out here somewhere without breaking my arse. Doesn't look very deep, but got some, shallow, calm areas right here in between the rocks. And then you've got just a little bit of a flow right through here. So, yeah, we'll give it a try and see. I'm not even seeing any type of fish activity. The water's not real deep, or doesn't seem to be real deep here, but I'm not seeing anything at all. And certainly not catching anything either. I hope everybody had a safe and enjoyable Labor Day weekend. I know I did. I'm out here on September 1st, and yesterday I spent the day with family and friends. It was great. We got invited to a family picnic, and the family that we visited, they had ATVs, and my son and I have had ATVs and we loved riding them. It's just it's getting harder and harder to try to find an area where you can actually ride them. And the closest that I know of is, and the most popular, is to drive over 3 hours away, which, we're kind of like not into trailering one, that far, and then try to find a place to stay, that type of thing. But they had a little area that they could ride ATVs in, and my son was in his glory. He got on the ATV, and his girlfriend's daughters, they just have not been on an ATV before. So he took Natalie and Jocelyn for a ride, and they absolutely loved it. And we just can't wait to share that type of experience somewhere. We're trying to pool our resources together to try to find land somewhere, because everything is so expensive. Doesn't matter if you're trying to find land, vacant land or farmland, or if you're trying to find a place that's got, some renovations that need to be made. Either way, everything is so darn high right now. I don't know how one person can make it. So, the three of us put our heads together, and we're looking around, and we're trying to find something that we can call, a piece of homestead for ourselves. And whether it's here in upstate New York or not, I don't know. I've lived up here all my life, and so is my son, and so is his girlfriend. And we love the Adirondacks and the wilderness. I mean, other than me talking and you hear the trickling of the water, down below, that's it. There's dead silence up here. But we would like to, find a place to call our own. And the only way we can do that, if we pull our resources between three people and try to find something. Right now, they would love being up here and camping, and I would love having them here because I enjoy being around them so much. That's what family is about. We try to do things together every chance that we get, and we try to help each other out whenever we can do it. And, and that's what the family name is all about.